Hey guys, welcome to the lesson on escaping. We're going to talk about how escaping your feelings in your life is pretty much preventing you from experiencing true happiness and well-being. And this relates to overwhelm, burnout, and busyness because most of the time when we fall into those emotions, we're going to seek to escape our reality. So when I'm talking about escaping, I'm just kind of using that term broadly, but I've heard people, use other terms. I just kind of made up escaping. When you're escaping, it means you're seeking something external to cope with your life instead of feeling your feelings. And it's typically done through overing. So whenever you fall into overwhelm, burnout, or busyness, instead of managing your mind and your emotions to cope, you are going to seek to overspend, manis petties, overeat, overwork, overdrink, binge Netflix, over clean, any cleaners out there, over exercise. So it doesn't have to be something that's like negative, it's very easy to see that over drinking might not be the best route to go, but it might be a little bit more challenging to see that over exercising isn't the way to go. So both of these are not going to be helpful for you for managing your mind and emotions. Now, I want to be clear, I'm not saying that exercise isn't useful. It's super, super useful, especially with managing your physical health and your mental health. But when you use exercise to avoid and escape feeling the feelings that you're having about something, that's the problem, okay? So I want to be very clear about what I'm saying here because I'm a big fan of exercising, but it's just when you try to escape your problem, escape your feelings to deal with your emotions in that way. And it's always temporary. You're always going to be chasing something external, and it's really just not the best way to learn how to cope and coach yourself and manage your emotional health. And you won't be truly happy this way. You'll always be looking externally for something to help you manage your mind and emotions and think that happiness is on the other side of something that you're working toward. And that is never the case. It's within you. Can you ever do these things? Like whenever I talk about this, people want to know, well, like I like to, drink or go out to eat with my friends or obviously I'm going to exercise and clean. Like, what are you talking about? Yes, of course you can always do these things. I just want you to get in the habit of planning them ahead of time. So, on Thursdays I clean and that is when I clean. And it doesn't matter if I'm feeling bad on Sunday. If I'm feeling bad on Sunday, I'm going to sit with my negative emotion and I'm going to do a thought dump and start journaling about how I'm feeling to get at what's really causing my emotions. I'm not just going to start frantically cleaning the house. Do you see the difference there? So I want you to plan ahead of time when you're going to do these things that you would normally use to escape. So you don't have to plan all of them, but whatever it is that you use to escape, like let's say whenever you want to escape, whenever you feel negative emotion, you love to go for a run and you just quote unquote clear your head. Well, running is great, right? It is a good exercise, but what I want you to do is plan when you're going to run. You need to plan when you're going to run, and then the next time that you feel a negative emotion, and normally you would run and it's not your planned time, I don't want you to run. I want you to sit down and do like a thought download instead and just write down what you're thinking and how it's and what you're feeling and how your thoughts are making you feel that certain way. And this awareness is going to help you learn how to manage your mind and your emotions better than using something external to kind of escape from the situation. Okay. What this has to do with designing your dream life, you really can't design your dream life and get to the true contentment and well-being if you're always going to seek pleasure externally to work on to manage your life, to manage your emotions. So the next time that you are looking forward to escaping through something, I want you to notice it and I want you to not do it. I want you to do like a journal thought dump download instead, because awareness is the first step to change, and it's being willing to go through those uncomfortable emotions that's going to keep you moving forward and not slow you down for designing your dream life. You will get so good at feeling those negative emotions that you can flow through them so much more easily in the future, and it's not going to stop you from designing the life that you want the most. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson.